Okay, here we are back in Legend of Heroes. Trails to Zero, Zero no Kizaki, and we have some requests that we need to address. So this was kind of alluded to when I was doing the rounds last time, where I found some people who talked about not giving books back. There was the one dude, and I think it was Armorica. Though they have a loan period, sometimes books are not returned. Please help me recover them. Visit the librarian for details. Creative Cuisine. Because I'm thinking about a new recipe, I'm searching for some important things. Please help. You'll find me at 27th in Central Square. Please contact me. Sincere Requital. It's our buddy Anton. I want to repay a girl who took good care of me during the anniversary festival. Can you help me find her? And if you remember, his buddy Ricky, I think it was, told us that he put up the request. And then extermination on the West Crossbell Highway. Quetzalcoatl. So he has a chance to knock you out. Good to know. And then we also have Shizuku's quest that we picked up last time. So this one we're not going to be able to do for a while if you want to get the optimal outcome. This is supposed to be your mastery thing, your mastery quest. And there's quite a few recipes I still haven't found. The reward is supposed to be this, I believe. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3, I think. Yep. And I know where to find one of these. I don't know where the other two are. Overall, this is something that we can worry about in New Game Plus or something. Otherwise, we will kick things off by speaking to Anton, shall we? It'd be nice if I could warp to the other side, you know? Guess I could have went downtown and then walked up. It probably would have been a little faster. Anyway, Anton's over here. Wrong room. Goddess, please. Please allow me to meet that lovely girl once again. Are you Mr. Anton? Yes, I am, but who are you guys? We are the Crosswell Police Special Support Section. We're here to ask about your support request. I've been waiting for you. There's something I want you to do for me as soon as you can. Will you listen to my story? Yes, please go ahead. The request said you wanted to find a certain woman, didn't it? Please find her. I want to tell her a word of thanks. It's the woman who saved me from the darkness. Are there some circumstances? I'm from Laburl. I came here to Crossville with my friend Ricky. My life has nothing good in it. I thought if I came to an exciting place, something would change. Yeah. But in the end, even in this place, cold, hard reality thrust itself before me. Of all things, I completely dropped the wall with my travel expenses. That was unfortunate. Yeah, it was. I'm an eternally dull, no-good man. Though Ricky helped me in the end, we couldn't find my wallet. At a loss, I resigned myself to borrowing from Ricky and was thinking of returning to Laburl. It was then that the girl appeared and kindly held out her hand to me. I'm jealous. There's not many kind girls like that. Yeah, and thanks to her, my lost wallet was returned safely to me. At that time, I believed that our meeting was fate. That girl who kindly extended her hand to me while my heart was wrapped in darkness, she was like an angel. So in short, you're saying you want us to search for that girl? Yeah, that's exactly it. Though I stayed here for 3 weeks, I haven't found any clues. I also went to ask the Bracer Guild once, but they turned me down. It would be fine if she were missing, but since it's a low-priority case, they said they wanted to focus on other requests. Heck, if this were Laburl, I'd even receive help for a drinking game performance. Reference to... God, I can't remember the woman's name. The clerk in the Roland area, was it? I think Roland is where Estelle lives. It's the first one, basically. Ida or Aisha, I think. What's wrong? Just an old wound. That aside, Ricky heard rumors about you in town and submitted the request for me. You pleased are providing a service like the Bracers, don't you? Will you accept my request? I guess. Special support section even does stuff like this? Your scope of work is considerably wide. I think this is a rare type of request, but what will you do, Lloyd? To be honest, I don't know what to think of the police sticking their neck into a love affair. That's right. However, I'd really like to see her face. By the way, as for the girl, what was she like? No doubt she was a cutie one, right? Yeah, even now, her figure is burned into my eyes. Her gentle air calms those with hardened hearts. Her kindness oozes out from her slow way of speaking. And that pink-brown hair tied on the left and right, overflowing with cuteness. Now, just where did I meet a girl with an air like that? That's right. I feel like I've seen someone like that many times. No matter how you look at it, it's sweet Fran, isn't it? You might be right about that. You guys, do you know her? Probably. Just now you said it was pink-brown hair, the same color as mine, perhaps? Yeah. Sure enough, it's the same hair color. Could you be... for not mistaking here, I'm probably her big sister. My goddess. Listen to that, Ricky, there's no mistake about it, it's fate! If you think so, Anton, then it just might be true. Though there's some possibility that she isn't the one. Big sister. Yes? Your younger sister, does she have a lover or boyfriend or anything? What? I haven't heard anything like that. More precisely, we're living together now and I haven't heard a word, but... Anyway, before I return to Laboral, I want to thank her. Could you do me the favor to ask her to meet me? Mr. Lloyd, I don't mind you accepting, but... Understood, we'll accept. I'm in your debt. I'll leave it to you. Please get her in some way to agree to promise to meet me. If that's decided, let's head for the police HQ, shall we? She should probably be at the reception desk. Let's do that, I'll come with you. Sincere requital accepted. So I need to put a break in, and we'll pick up in the government district. See you in a sec. Okay, we're in the government district now. So we're gonna pick up the librarian thing on our way to Fran. Hi, Uncle Miles. Lloyd, welcome. Could it be that today is... Yes, we're here because of work. I think you requested the Triple S for help, right? As I thought, you came to confirm on the request. Thank you, I'm in your debt. It's about collecting some overdue books. Could this too be... Yes, this is the second time I've requested this of you. Shall I start immediately explain the details then? Sure. Thank you. Recently there have been several cases where people forgot to return their overdue books. Though I'm terribly sorry, I want you to collect those overdue books one more time. Seems there are many people who are late with book returns, as usual. Well, let's resolve it in a jiffy this time, too. Unfortunately, it won't be that easy. Meaning? As for the people who are late this time, they are not Crossbell City citizens. All of them are living on the outskirts. This one does look difficult. So, do you have those persons' addresses this time, too? Yes, I'm sure of those. First of all is Mr. Alfred living in Armorica Village. He was the dude at the counter of the restaurant, I believe. Next up is Minor Logian living in Mainz. Don't remember him. Last one is Miss Flora, medical intern at St. Ursula. She might be a little hard to find. Once again, they're pretty scattered. Looks like we got stuck wandering all over the state. I hate loose people. Now. As you might expect, the scope is excessively wide this time, and we can't go and get them. How about it? Will you do it for me? If it is now, then we can use my armored vehicle. It won't be that hard, right? You're right. I'll gladly rely on you, Sergeant. Let's get started right away. Thank you. Once you have all 3 books, please return them to me. Alright then, sports section, I'm counting on you. Sublime. Anyway, let's go talk to Fran. After that, I'm going to take a break, and then we'll pick up once I get back. So expect me to be a little scattered after this. Hi everyone, Sister 2. Has something happened with that runes investigation? No, it's not that. Fran, we have some business with you this time. With me? I wonder what it could be. It's a little urgent matter. There's a male foreigner who says that he was helped by a person who seems to be you during the anniversary festival. It's about a person with whom you searched for his wallet on the last day of the festival. Do you remember? A wallet, you say? Ah, yes, I remember. He was a traveler from Laboral, right? Seems he was referring to Miss Fran like we thought. That day was really tough. On my way back from work, there was a man with a face on the verge to cry. Somehow I couldn't leave him be. To search for his wallet, we walked all around Crossbell until it got dark. That's sweet, Fran, for you. It was very good to do something like that for a man you didn't know. Well, I'm a policeman after all. I tried many times to check if it had been reported to the police. In the end, when he understood he had dropped down to the bed at the inn, I felt relieved. What a terrible false alarm. So, has something happened to that person? The thing is, that man is called Anton, and he's been staying in Crossbell even now that the anniversary festival is over. He says he wants to thank you no matter what, and that he's been searching for you. That's why he wanted Lloyd and the others to search for you. A request came in. Is that so? Somehow it makes me blush. Fran, what do you say? If you don't want to meet him, you can refuse. I don't mind meeting him at all. Really? Do not force yourself to help us because it's our job, okay? No, it's not that. I want to talk to him personally, too. It seems that the story is going to become exciting. But since I have work, maybe I won't be able to make some time. If it's like that, it can't be helped. Everyone... What is it, Miss Rebecca? I'm sorry for breaking into your conversation. Fran's going to have her break in a little while, so what about agreeing and meeting somewhere during her break? Can I? It's a bit irregular since you're on duty, but I think you'll have to at least the time to meet. If it's only for your break time, I'll be more than enough here. Miss Rebecca, somehow you seem to be enjoying this. Since you're doing this out of your way, I'll accept your offer. Well then, about the appointment. Is the Central Square restaurant event set alright? I'll go there in a little bit. Then, is it really alright? We'll tell Mr. Anton like that then. Please tell him that I'm looking forward to it. Fran, don't tell me she's really interested in Mr. Anton. What's wrong, Noelle? You look like you're brooding over something. It's nothing, Mr. Randy. Mr. Lloyd, let's return to Anton's place and report to him. Let's do that. So if we actually get to crash their party thing, I want to, do the one recipe thing while we're there. So I said we go downtown and walk up. Why does it make it look like you can run through that? Mr. Anton, it's you guys. How did it go? Will Miss Fran meet with me? About that, somehow it seems she's okay with it. Because she's taking a break in a bit, it seems she wants to meet you at the restaurant in Central Square. Oh, thanks. Now as for how to thank her. To think that a good day like this could even come to me. He is in complete ecstasy. I'm glad for you. That's right, I must get something to give to Miss Fran to thank her. I don't have anything prepared yet. Hey now, since you're going on a date with a lady, you should have thought about it in advance. I didn't think I could meet her this quickly, you know? I know. Big sister, will you accompany me to where the department store is? The department store? I want to pick out a present that Miss Fran would like. If Big Sister could tell me her preference and hobbies, I could find her a perfect gift. Right. Or rather, would you please stop calling me Big Sister? You guys too, you'll help me pick out a present, right? Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Somehow this has become troublesome. Can't be helped. Now that it's become like this, we have to see it through to the end. Alright then, for now, shall we head to the department store? Thanks, guys. Then I think you should quickly choose a present to bring her. Yeah, right, we don't have such time. The time for Sweet Fran to go to the restaurant was already long ago, right? You're right, if she was invited, making Miss Fran wait would be shameful. What should we do? Let's divide the roles among us. I, Miss Ellie, and Mr. Randy will head to the restaurant in advance. We'll tell Miss Fran that the appointment will be a bit later. In the meanwhile, the sergeant and I will choose a present with Mr. Anton. Seems that's the best way. Thank you for everything. I'm truly lucky to be blessed with such kind people. Please don't be moved to tears. Anyway, let's do with these roles. Ellie, Tio, Randy, I'm kind on you. Understood. Later. Ellie's come after getting a present that'll surprise her as much as possible. There's such a joke I can make here, but it's too obscene. Let us enter the department store. Sergeant, please advise us on things Fran would like. Can't be helped. I'm in your care, big sister. So yeah, I didn't need to buy anything here after all. Sub-freaking-blime. Welcome to Boutique Luca. We have every kind of article from kids' goods to suits for gentlemen. If you need something, I'm at your complete service. We're looking for a present that can please a girl. A present for a young woman, let's see. What about this new product, a knitted pom-pom? She'll become wholly addicted to the lumpy and fluffy feeling of the garnished white palm. A knitted cap? It's cute and could perfectly fit with her image. Right, I feel it would match even with Fran's civilian's clothes. However, because of her hairstyle, a cap could be no good for her. It's quite a dangerous bet. Would a knitted pom-pom be fine as a present? Sure. Isn't it a nice present? If you say it like this, I somehow can see it as nice. I'm buying this. Please wrap it well. Thank you very much. Please wait a moment. Thanks to you, I got something nice. I only hope it'll please Miss Fran. You won't know that unless you try giving it to her. It's time to head to the restaurant. I think that Fran will be waiting by now. Alright, let's go. Lloyd and Mr. Anton are late. What's taking them so long? It is extremely rude to make a lady wait. Dressing for a man takes almost the same time as for a woman putting on her makeup. Randy, you're a man with experience, eh? You can tell? Say, what about going on a date with me next time? If it's a lovely girl like you, sweet Fran, I'd take you to the very best places. You flatter me. Listen here, what are you doing hitting on her? No, it was a light joke to try to manage to keep things going. Sorry it seems we made you wait. Mr. Lloyd and Big Sis, and... Good morning. Long time no... I'm sorry to have made you wait. Hello, Mr. Anton. Why do you know my name? I had Lloyd and the others tell me your name before. I see. What a fruitless delight. Hey, aren't you late? Sorry, it took time to choose the present. Being the case, you at least managed to prepare something. Were you able to buy something nice? Maybe. I don't think it's something strange. Alright, you two. Leave all the talk after you sit. Sweet Fran also can't take such a long break, am I right? That's true. Then, Mr. Anton, should we sit down? Yes. Well then, we'll move to the second floor. It'll be hard for us to watch from here. You want to peep? Hey, you're worried about what's going to happen, right? Even watching over the client who made the request is our duty. That's true, it's our undoubted right, too. Excuse me, but I am also honestly worried. Even the sergeant. Well, you're right, also Mr. Anton looks so tense. Maybe she better give him a look so he doesn't go out of control. Good, now that this is decided, let's go at once. Seems he is having fun. They told me, Miss Fran, that you remembered something about me. Happened to be on the anniversary festival and moreover on the last day. It's obvious I remember. The day was really tough. You haven't dropped your wallet again, right? Of course not. You went to such great pain to find it for me. I'll never part with it again. Mr. Anton, you're funny. Hooray. I don't get it well, but am I being popular? By the way, Mr. Anton, after I found your wallet, you were somehow spacing out. I was worried you had a fever or something. I'm sure that was because I had been charmed by you. Did you say something? Oh no, it's nothing. Little Anton still has a long way to go. You can't pick up a girl if you don't say those loving words wisely, you know? By the way, Fran is talking pretty amicably. Mr. Anton looks to be as tense as usual. Fran is especially highly sociable, way more than me. She's like that even with people she's meeting for the first time. Miss Noelle, somehow you seem strange. You don't like to be in a good mood? You don't look like you're in a good mood? It's not that, I'm not in a bad mood. How should I say, though she's well liked, until now she has never talked frivolously like that. And yet with Mr. Anton, she's strangely friendly. Miss Noelle, you're worried about Miss Fran, eh? You're right, she's my one and only younger sister. Maybe it's that, the worries of being an older sister. Maybe I'm giving worries to Sister Cecile like that, too. Whoops, take a look. Look at his resoluted face. Guys, I think he's finally going for it. Miss Fran? Yes, is something wrong? What I wanted to say is why I was searching for you. I wanted to properly show my gratitude to you, who honestly searched for my wallet in the recent anniversary festival. Won't you accept this from me? Gave her the knitted pom-pom. Wow, isn't this a white palm knitted hat? Big Sis too in private wears a white hat. That's why I was wishing for a white hat to make a pair. Thank you very much, I'll treasure it. She's really glad. Alright, if I want to go for it, it's now or never. Miss Fran, do you currently have a lover or something? I don't, but if you intend a person I really like, then yes. What, Mr. Anton? Is something wrong? Uh-oh. Was he returned a straight with a straight? The fact there was no ill intent by Fran seems to have unnecessarily opened a wound. I think, in this case, we can't do anything. Let us pray. I see. Mr. Anton? I'm sorry, I have to go already. Miss Fran, good luck with that person. It's you guys. Thank you for everything. Thanks to you, I could see Miss Fran's best smile. Mr. Anton, what should I say? I don't need to be comforted. It happens all the time. It actually does if you stick with the series. My life is always and always will be a trial and error. I don't understand what you're saying. I noticed, you know. That very peaceful face Miss Fran said when she had a person she really likes. After she showed me such a face, I could only give up. There you have it. Boy, that's a serious wound. Seems unexpectedly tough, but I think you'll be fine. Mr. Anton has really gone back. I guess it was time for his return ship. Fran? Big Sis, what's wrong? You have an alarming countenance. Fran, who's that person you really like? Perhaps Mr. Lloyd? Don't tell me, he's my senior, Randy. Sergeant? I thought she'd been keeping silent since a while ago, so she was thinking about that. Boy, oh boy, now that she's found out, it can't be helped. Randy, matters are becoming even worse, so stop it right there, okay? Her smile is scary. To think that you, who tell me anything, had a person you really like. Don't tell me he's a problematic man that you can't tell people about. Calm down a little, everyone is watching us. Enough, tell your big sister properly. You can think about the others like they were potatoes or something. Jeez, big sis. I'll give you a hint. That person is someone working for the Guardian Force. It has a strong sense of justice. And this person always treats me kindly. The Guardian Force? No way, is it someone from Tangram Gate? Yes. There was such a person in the Guardian Force? Is he Jack? Or Burl? Could be Mr. Tomas from the cafeteria? Somehow she's getting out of control. Big sis, you're surprisingly slow. Don't make me tell it openly. Isn't it obvious that I'm talking about you? Oh, my break is almost over. Everyone, for this motive, I'll excuse myself here. Yes, take care. So that was it? Being like that, it seems sweet Fran won't know what love is for a while. Now Noelle can be relieved too. Are you alright, Sergeant? Sorry, somehow I felt exhausted. You were really worried. I was unconsciously out of my wits. I ended up showing you all an unsightly side of me. However, thank you. It bothered you for many things. However, for Mr. Anton, it turned out into an unfortunate result. Wasn't it very unfortunate for you too, Mr. Lloyd? It seems I felt you had a slight expectation for Miss Fran's a person I really like. That's not true at all. Please don't make irresponsible comments. Let's go check on Anton when we're free later. For now, the request is complete. You're right. Then, shall we go? So, question, how did he make the request and not find Fran? Store Chef Brown and I have been close for 40 years. We even received training together. At any rate, the problem is the next generation. We guys have Serteo trained seriously and improved his skill. Serteo's who we're looking for. Where is he? Or Serteo? What should I do? Both the store manager and Mr. Brown won't help me. Excuse me, are you Mr. Serteo who sent a request? Did you come for me? You're... Crossville Police Special Support Section. Nice to meet you. Please let's take care of your request. The customer is king. Nice to work with you. Lately I'm feeling domesticated. So about your request, it was said it was about searching for something. Yes, that's right. Help me. The thing is, I was told by the store manager to make an effort to develop a complete new dish, but it's not going well. I've reached my limit. I can't do anything anymore. I see. Such things also happen. When you're a pro chef, you can't do it quickly, but not perfectly, right? That's right. This place is also used by some celebrities. So that's why I want you to help me. They say your post is integrated with the citizens, so I thought maybe you'd go to restaurants here and there. Frankly, what I'm searching for are fantastic dishes that can be prepared with a rare cooking process. Fantastic dishes? Ones like, though you tried to make a rice omelet, you ended up preparing something different? That's exactly the very quintessence of creative cuisine. The line that's barely not a failure. There lies a complete new idea. By the way, you guys cook too. Thank goodness, my expectations are big. It's not stuff worthy to show to a professional. We understood the situation, we just need to bring you some fantastic dishes, right? Yes, because I want to compare by eating, and then I'd say you have a minimum of 10 types. I mean, the more the better. Please gather a lot if possible. I'll leave it to you. I'll wait in anticipation. So that's why you need to have all the recipes, other than the one that he's going to make right then and on the spot. There's a quartz that helps you cook those, so they're not pure luck. I went to the wrong place, damn it. So it's going to be much later on when I actually do show that. Now we'll go talk to Anton, then I'll be taking my break, because this little segment has taken almost 20 minutes already. Now it's taken 20 minutes. Due to an unrequited love in a long time, my heart seems to feel a break for sure. Ricky, just what should I have done? Sorry for him. I'll leave him alone. Cheer up, Anton. If it suits you, why not say your sign on the way of the poet again? If it is now, you might be able to write disappointed love poetry. Cheer up, and then he just repeats that. The path of the poet, that too might be good. Come here, I got discouraged once more, but maybe I'll try starting again. And yeah, so next time we'll be hunting down some books, and then I'll do the extermination mission, and then that will be the video. See you in a to say. Okay, so I'm back. We're going to our morgue, how to get the first book. For the order, I don't really think it matters. It's just whichever one you want to visit first. Big draw to this one being that Estelle and Joshua are here. So when we were going around talking to people, Alfred, I believe, was right here at the counter. Where's the book? You think I'm playing with you, man? Could you be Mr. Alfred? You guys. If I remember correctly, you guys are the special sports section that searched the ancient battlefield before. Do you need something from me? The truth is, today we accept a request from a librarian. We want to collect from you the book which loan term has expired, but do you have any idea about it? So that's what you need. I, of all people, is careless. Please wait a moment and I'll bring it to you. Huh? Could you possibly have lost it? I don't think that's it, but where could it have gone? That's right. Gofen, that book you borrowed the other day, do you have it? A book? Come on, that one. That one. You said you wanted to read it, so I lent it to you. That book. I did indeed borrow it. Please wait a moment. So you subleased the library book, huh? How negligent. I'm ashamed. Normally I almost never do such a thing. At any rate, I've got so many books to read, I just slipped my mind. So, Gofen, did you find the book? It's not here. What? Could you possibly have lost it? Please do a moment, I'll do my best to remember. I've got it. If I remember correctly, I lent it out by mistake after being badgered by a customer. What? Subleasing? As you might expect, we didn't foreshadow something like that. That aside, this is unbelievable. Who might you have lent it to? The one I lent it to is Elkin, who's always tinkering with the orbital truck near the village entrance. I'm truly sorry, please forgive me. No, now that you lent it out, it can't be helped. Alright then, shall we go see to where Mr. Elkin is to collect it? And soon we'll find out the librarian had the book the entire time, right? Excuse me, are you Mr. Elkin? Do you need something from me? We are the Crossbell Police. The truth is, we need to speak with you. Explain the overdue book? I certainly did borrow that book. Do you have it now? Actually, you see, I lent it out. You're kidding! Subleasing. This is getting worse and worse. That's a surprise. Rather, it is a book people would want to borrow that much. I wonder what kind of book it is. I'm terribly sorry. Because I was requested to lend it with such zeal and enthusiasm, I lent it out against my better judgment. I thought he would have returned it quickly, so it hadn't become that much of a bother. Please calm down. If you've already lent it out, then it can't be helped. Whom did you lend it? To Mr. Donald, a farmer. He should be in the house next to our general store. Can't be helped. Shall we go collect it? So who did he lend it to? Maybe Estelle or Joshua? They're both here. Are you Mr. Donald? I'm your man. Need something? We're from Crossville Police. Actually, we need to speak with you. Explain the overdue book. So you've come to collect that book, huh? If that's the case, I suppose I need to apologize. Apologize? You can't mean... subleasing? Man, don't be so irresponsible. Well, I didn't exactly sublease it, but... I was reading it on a break from my farm work, but I wondered just where it ran off to. Somehow it seems I've lost it. No way. It became an outcome even worse than subleasing. Do you have any idea where it might be, such as the place you were last reading it? Yeah, right over there. It's the shed staying in the apiary in front of the elder's house. I was reading it there, and before I knew it, it had disappeared. I'm truly sorry. Anyway, if the book is anywhere, it seems it's in that hut. We'll go check it out. Well, if it's in an apiary, maybe one of the apes took it, right? And that's a joke that only the people who have played Citizens of Earth will get. Oops. Archon Seal Fanbook. It's got the library seal, there's no mistake. This is the overdue book Mr. Alfred borrowed. Thank goodness we found it. Even so, to think it was an Archon Seal Fanbook. It certainly seems pretty rare. Guess the fact that everyone wants to read it can't be helped. Rather, even I would want to borrow it and not return it. Please borrow it after we've returned it to the library. Okay, that's the first one down. Next one, I think, is at St. Ursula. Here's the bus stop. So yeah, it might have been nice to actually start working on some of these when, you know, I was talking to everyone. Like, the one upside to all of this, though, is I actually have a pretty good clue where most of the stuff is. The problem is, the one that I literally have no clue about is this one. Yeah, the other one's in Mainz. The mining place. Okay, it was a student, right? Or... That's Kirsch. Bingo. Are you Miss Flora? Oh my, I wonder what business you might have with me. We are the Crossville Police Special Support Section. We've come to collect your overdue library book according to a library's request, but... So that's why you're here. I really want to return it, but... Is there some reason you can't? Well... I often carry out the medicine books in the research building reference room and study here, however. It seems I slipped in the library book on the bookshelves when I put them back in the reference room. I realized I lost track of where exactly I put it. Scatterbrain. If that's the case, can't be helped. I too often lose track of where I put my Gravure books. I feel like you're strange on that regard, Mr. Andy. Anyway, the overdue book is on the shelves in the reference room, correct? Yeah, no mistake about it. I'm deeply sorry, but I wonder if you could search for it. Reference room is in the research building in the middle of the hospital roof. We've been to the research building before, we know the place. Alright, shall we go there and search? So, fastest way there is going to be up here. Now that I notice it, why did my party get rearranged? Is that part of the Anton thing, I wonder? This is the building we're looking for. So this is the reference room. Somehow it seems Miss Flora got the overdue book slipped in among the ones on the shelves. Just at a glance, there's so many. Right, as expected, this will be difficult. What a waste of time. Well, you have no choice but to look all over the place with a fine-tooth comb. Right, though it seems difficult, let's give it our best shot. I'll help you too. General search. Overdue book is not here. Not here. Not here. Hey, you know what? While I'm here... How do I do it? Tactics.
What's up?
Not there. Not there. Not there. Effective use of 5 minutes. Could this be? It has the library stamp on it. Seems there's some mistake. This is the book that Miss Flora borrowed. We did it, everyone. Thank goodness we found it somehow. I'm a little tired. Anyway, with this, we've collected it. Shall we get going? Okay. You know what? While we're here, we may as well take a detour and do the thing for Shizuku. But I'll do that later. See you in a sec. Okay, so picking up where we left off, I said we were going to do the thing for Shizuku while we were here. So we have to find something regarding a present for her. I'm not entirely sure if there's even anything in here. And then afterwards we'll go back to book hunting. It would really suck if there's like a specific order you're supposed to go about this in. If there is, that will very quickly knock this up to being the most hated quest in the game for me. Lately I'm quite tired. When I asked Nurse Shiloon to order equipment, I sensed something different. Also, my son Kintz, as always, has no intention of leaving that delinquent group. Although I'm a professor, I'm having it quite hard. So the doctor? He's a doctor at this hospital, huh? Seems quite tired, though. If he's a doctor, he might have an idea about materials for a present. Sure, Lloyd, wow. What a leap in logic. You can tell he's a detective. There's a little something we want to ask you, bud. What is it? Lloyd explained that they were gathering materials, searching for things that might be good. Shizuku, huh? If that's the case, it might be something over there. Do you have an idea? In the hospital, a large quantity of imported goods is neglected. They have hardly been used at all. Why is something like that at the hospital? Before I asked Nurse Shi-Lun to order the surgical scalpels and such, instead of medical instruments, what arrived was those sundries somehow. Why such a thing happened? I'd like to know. Seems troubling somehow. Somehow it seems like when the commander harasses us, it's somebody else's business. Can we get something from there? I don't mind. Frankly, it's a problem of disposing of them. The container with various goods inside it is at the dormitory on the second floor on the terrace, so we walked by there a second ago. There's something nice. Choose what you want to take it with you. Thank you very much. Second floor terrace, where we set up the fence where the monsters attacked. Because there's a social relationship with the patients, we're always worried. I have to freshen up and be brisk. Professor Geary is continuously sighing, sit on a bunch. Wow. Translation meltdown, man. Even a great professor has got many worries. So we spoke to the bracers already. They weren't much help. Anyway, let's look for something shiny over here and take that. No! This looks like the container the professor was talking about. Alright then, shall we check it out? What's wrong? Does it seem there's something good inside? Yeah, so something like this was here. A braided leather string? It looks solidly made. Is there anything else in there? I gave a look and it's full of weird figurines and dolls to ward off evil spirits of unknown origins. To be honest, we didn't find anything that looked good except for the braided string. Seems that professor was troubled to get rid of it, huh? Guess it was lucky we found even one thing that could be used, though. With a sturdy braided string like this, it wouldn't snap even if Mr. Arios used it. Well, let's just get a pendant top in which to insert the stone Shizuku has. I don't know, you could just give him the whole thing to ward off evil and say that's the present, right? It's not really a leap in logic, is it? It's this way, I think. That's Shizuku's room, that's the linen room. There's no one in this one, I believe. Wait a second, there's something down here. It's completely unbelievable. Why'd I have to be kicked out just for entering the nurse station for a moment? For some reason I can't defy that head nurse. Thanks for nothing, Chief. A while back, I got a letter from my parents in Le Mans State with a gift. It was a toy I wanted. That made me happy. I'm glad for you. Even so, a gift. Then what if... By the way, what about the box that came in? The box? Sis Cecile folded it up for me. Because you don't get a gift very often, she said it would be better to treasure it. Wow, women are conscientious like that, you know? I think you're nothing but sloppy, Mr. Andy. Do you big brothers need the box? As a matter of fact, Lloyd explained the gathering materials. That's how it is. We need to find a wrapping box together with other things, but... So Shizuku is... Well, Shizuku said so. You should have told me sooner. Here you go. Got the box. Such a pretty one. It's a fine box for a fine gift. Is this alright, seeing as how it's so important to you? It's fine. I have the toy that was inside, and I was thinking of throwing it away if Mrs. Seal hadn't said otherwise. Moreover, I want to give something for Shizuku, too. I see, then we'll accept it thankfully. Aren't you quite a fine man? You're going to be popular in the future, you know? Okay, now we need to find more patients to harass for goodies. Gimme, gimme, gimme. After I lived alone at home, it's fun in a community life like this. They all seem like nice persons. I have to get along with them. I was hospitalized and entrusted my son to my mother-in-law. Normally brides and mother-in-laws don't get along, but surprisingly we can cooperate. Just when I thought that, strangely my belly was hurting, I was told it was an appendicitis and forced to get hospitalized on the double. I want to go home. They got nothing for us, so they're dead to us. Gevel's on the 3rd floor, even though it says his name is Guevara when you talk to him. Mistook the nurses for hostesses. Shizuku's become a lot more cheerful as of late. She told me she made a friend. I'm glad for her. They say a friend is a treasure for life. Should I buy that from the store like I thought? Are you troubled about something? It's not the case that I'm troubled, but the other day when I went to Crossbell City for the anniversary festival, I bought a ribbon. When I bought it, I thought it was cute, but after thinking about it a little more, I realized it's a little too cute and doesn't suit me very much. A ribbon, huh? It might be good for wrapping the present. I'd like to have some advice. About what? Explain the materials. If it's alright with you, will you give us that ribbon? Shizuku is. We're not planning to use for anything suspicious, so no need to worry. What could you use a ribbon for that's suspicious, I wonder? Senior Randy. When you say things like that, it makes people suspicious on the contrary. Alright. If that's the case, then put it to good use. Sorry for asking a big favor. Don't worry about it. This ribbon won't be thrown away after all. Good luck with your material gathering. Thank you very much. Okay, anyone else here on this floor? Give me your goodies. Lately I've been examined by Professor Rago. Getting examined by a great doctor is really something to be grateful for. It's so slick in the hospital, I don't like it. Give me discharged already. Jeez, he sounds like my dad. Let's see. So, stomach hurts isn't my turn yet. It's gonna be hospital staff I think we've been talking to, other than the boy. Stayed up all night researching medical equipment. Tried designing a convenient portable one, but didn't go so well, so... This person, he deals in medical equipment, huh? That's right, material for Shizuku's present. She might have something suitable. Excuse me, I'd like to ask for advice. What is it? Explain materials. I was wondering if you have some things you don't need. Shizuku too does cute things, right? If that's the case, this might be good. Pendant top. This is a pendant top where you can insert a gem? That's right. My research into pendant-type portable medical equipment failed, and this is the byproduct of that. Portable medical equipment is that a thing? No, it's just a trial run. They can't yet stand up to practical use, you see. The idea to use quartz with a healing effect to promote self-recovery, though. As expected from St. Ursula Hospital, you guys do amazing research. Seems useful if the CGF were to deploy them in combat. Earlier you said it was a failure. Yes, I manufactured that last night, but I might have made a mistake somewhere. When I started the prototype, it exploded. That sounds dangerous. But the pendant that was at the center of the explosion miraculously survived it. I'm sure that a mighty lucky item would be more suitable for a present. That's a pretty unscientific remark from one who researches medical equipment. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and take it. Please, please. We have materials for the present and a box and ribbon, too. It's about time we brought these to Shizuku. Wish Ashram didn't sleep in late, be impossible early all-nighter, yada yada. Appears that Joaquin has been fervently researching in his laboratory as of late. Commonly skips work for sure, but he's a reliable man when needed. Unless there's a fishing tournament. Recently I had practical on-the-job training, as much as possible, grade went from B- to B+, a little closer, yada yada. Okay, 304 is her room. It's Lloyd. Could it be? We brought some things that seemed they could become materials for the present. Handed over the pendant top, the knitted leather string. This is part of a pendant? Next is the box. With this too, it seems we've successfully collected the materials. Ribbon, gift box. A little surprised, just within St. Ursula Hospital you've assembled some fine materials. What do you think, Shizuku? Do you think you can make your father a present with these? Yes, these should be more than enough. The pendant top is very sturdy. It seems this knitted cord too won't get in the way when my father wears it. Everyone, truly, thank you so much. If they made you happy, it was worth it searching for them. It was a request from being cutie, you know? And so, we boys did it with a little more enthusiasm. It's just perfect. I can't deny it. That's right, Shizuku. Since we're all here, shall we assemble it? That's right. Would you all like to see the finished product? Yeah, we would. There could still be something we could help you with after all. Though I'm not very good, allow me to help too. Let's see. All that's left is attach the knitted cord and set the stone. Isn't that all the work? Or, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little too critical today. It's finished. What do you think, everyone? Did it turn out nicely? It's well made. I'm sure your father will be delighted. Thank goodness. You know, the stone you have is pretty mysterious, isn't it? With just a little polish, it made such a beautiful pendant after all. It's as if it's the place that stone was meant to be. The knitted cord, too, goes with it without feeling out of place. It looks simple, but on the contrary, it makes it elegant, I think. That's right, it doesn't even look inferior to those you see in jewelry shops. Certainly. Miss Cecile, everyone, thank you very much. You even helped make it. This is a mere token of my gratitude if you would like it. It's a beautiful stone set in it. Is this the same kind of stone as in that pendant? Yes, the truth is I collected another stone just like that. For this one I set it inside my broken brooch, though. Can we really have this? Of course. All by myself, I don't think there was a way for me to make the present, you see. That's why I thought I'd give this to whoever helped me. From the start I thought it would be Miss Cecile, but after consulting with her... That's right. Because you gathered fine materials, you should have the right to receive it. If you say that much, it would be rude to refuse it. Let's accept it with gratitude, Mr. Lloyd. That's right. Thank you, Shizuku. We will truly treasure it. Please put it to good use. Thank you again, everyone. So, let's take a quick look at that before we go back on the trail. Item plus 20%. I do not know what all that entails. Still, it's a direct upgrade to the straw hat. Yeah, I'd say that's fine. Okay. So, we have to go back on the book hunt. Let's see. We got the one in Armorica, because I remember it was subleased or something like that. We got the one here that was in the library thing. So all that's left is the one in Mainz. I don't know, maybe taking the car would have been a little bit better. Because I possibly could have gone straight there from here instead of having to walk into town, teleport to the other one, and so on. Bus stop is right there. So I know I can't do the cuisine one. What other one can I do? That's one we're working on. That one we can't do. This one we did. Okay, so yeah, once we get this last book, we just have to go exterminate a monster and then deliver them. The guy we're looking for, I think you're quite gallant and cool. It's pity you're a woman. What? Don't mind it. Strange bell-like sound coming from the ruins beyond that point. So the bad news is, it's been a few days since I last played. As a result, I don't know where to find this guy exactly. Logie Minor. I don't know if there's actually anyone here, and it turns out this is the guy. Excuse us, are you Mr. Logie? Who are you? We received a request from the library. Have yet on loan a book at the library? About that? Still have it. Seems you delayed its return for quite some days. Why don't you go return it? Because going to Crossbell City is a bother. So blunt. Since you came to recover it, everything will turn out well. Just reading it well on breaks since just a little before. Something wrong? Forgotten it. Deep in the mine. Sorry, but now I have some work to do. Won't you go recover it for me? Since it's deep in the tunnel just descending the stair, I think you'll find it immediately. Lazy bones to the end. It's lazy bone on a different scale than our commander. Can't be helped, let's go retrieve it. Just for your information, it's not in the abandoned mine further to the left. Be careful. Understood. Can't you just rough that guy up some? Specs is from the lunchbox I got from my wife before, and so much good spirit. Last bird for the day, I'll do my best. Two weeks already, eh? The other guy is a good adult, makes you worry. What guy are they talking about? Okay, they said go down the stairs. Monster! Hey, we can take it down. A little more information to go on would be really, really awesome right about now. Strange and Wonderful Crossbell. Found it. It's this one. Somehow it has an imposing title. A book in which are recorded strange phenomena that happen in Crossbell. Just like the title says, it seems it doesn't confirm if they really happened or not. Somehow I feel it's the perfect book to loan just to pass the time. I'm sure there were similar stories in the CGF, but there's no official records about such scary incidents happening. In any case, I don't want to read it. Well, we retrieved the book safely, so next is... Wow. Monsters? They block the road. Here they come. I'm trying to remember if it's safe to hit these guys or not. So she can't use it on herself, it looks like, so let's give it to them. Jeez, they resist everything. Causes earthquakes as a self-defense measure, so yes. Oops. Decent damage at the very least. And they're both blind. Okay, Lloyd's on healing duty. I'm definitely a little concerned that... Huh. Okay, I'm a tad confused. So I can't use Chrono Down on it anyway. It perfectly resists everything. Even the buff doesn't really seem to do that much. Not too shabby. Sad part is I'm almost out of steam on Lloyd. Already, yes. Yeah, we're gonna give it to her because the earthquake's gonna go off. This would not be anywhere near as bad if I could delay them. Instead, this is just designed to be an extremely long fight. No! Now Ellie's in danger. Screw it.
Yes. Minna, 一気に行くぞ。
Okay, that's when we're attacking next. Damn it. Like there was no warning, hey, put on some blind protection or something here. Lloyd and Ellie are almost dead. Whole team's almost dead. Still
エ
work.
ニグマ駆動。
まだやれる。
Screw it. Oh my god, I just killed Ellie.
Thanks. 負けられない。聖なる女神の奇跡。光となり天より来た。オーラレイ。助かりました。
俺の番だな。
行きます。エニグマ駆動。
Son of a... This is kind of ridiculous.
よし。
援護します。
I don't know if that's going to trigger their counterattack. If it is, that just screwed me hard.
それ。サンクス。行くぞ。セット。 行くぜ。
任せて。エニグマ駆動。
ほら。
So as much as I want to do it, I'm probably going to be forced to upgrade the guys' stuff.
ドライブ開始。
Orbit-wise.
助かりました。
行くぞ。
Yep, she triggers it. This can go horribly.
オッケーです。
任せろ。
Nope. So Randy will survive. We're looking at 1,500 damage across the board.
Enigma, Kudo.
さてと。ドライブ開始。
Overall, this is definitely making me a little leery on what we're going to be fighting next. here's the full heal per turn.
助かりました。私の番です。
Wow, that one's pretty mangled.
エニグマ駆動。
Overall, this is starting to become a very strong case to give Tio something to boost her max HP. Anyway, that one's dead now.
エニグマ駆動。それ。
よし。
He's back on healing duty.
はい。
I'm a little tempted to just try to burn them both down simultaneously. No.
ドライブ開始。
I definitely have to watch out for that healing plus 50 turn, which looks like it's going to Tio at the moment. I'm afraid Lloyd's gonna... Okay, he's going after her.
任せろ。ぜい。
Yeah, the blind doesn't really hurt anymore.
エニグマ駆動。
よし。みんな一気に行くぞ。
私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
俺の番だな。
Craft-wise...
そこだ。
Damn, I was hoping I was outside of counterattack range.
よし。
That one's dead now.
エニグマ駆動。
So the hardest part on this one, I'd say, is Noelle getting you killed. No.
援護します。 行きます。エニグマ駆動。
俺の番だな。行くぜ。
Probably should have tried Crimson Ray at least once, even if it would have literally taken all of his EP.
エニグマ駆動。
ほら。おっしゃ、いい感じだぜ。
Only 90 EXP, and just for the girls. 5 U materials, but I'm at the point where I don't think I need those anymore. What a surprise. It seems they weren't our enemies. Monsters later around along the way. It appears we came across them at the moment they were coming out. The book didn't have any scratches. Let's go then. And then real quick... no, arts. Using this on them because she has ingenuity, so she'll get the stuff back as we run. The thing that will not be coming back, though, is Lloyd's EP. Like, you can actually see the blue bar moving as we run. On Ellie, that is. Noelle has ingenuity, too, so if you want an extra one, go ahead and steal hers. need to make sure that guy is hit with the full fine that the library can give. Anyway, where's the monster at? I'm gonna pull open the detective notebook right here. West Crossbell. Dug in here to heal. Sadly, you do not get any CP back from this. You have to actually stay in for that. I have to step outside before they let me teleport. So, West Crossbell. Quetzalcoatl is either a snake or a bird. Keep your eyes peeled around. What the hell? Okay, so showing you where exactly I am. So this is our monster. It's one of those little giant hand things. Looks more like a wall master from Zelda, if you ask me. Anyway, commencing extermination. There are 2 of them.
任せて。
Don't really know what's weak to yet. I should also explain, I fought a few things here and there on the way here just to build up CP and stuff. So damn, had I put that on Lloyd, it would have affected everyone.
私の番です。分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
Oh, these are gonna die horribly, man. So it's weak to wind, immune to earth. You missed. You suck. So is there... I don't know if these guys can be pulled together or not. Yeah, I'm gonna say they cannot. So to completely screw these guys into the ground, we're gonna do that. Oh, that consider. I don't know why that says MP, to be honest. Anyway, get in here, Zeit. With Zeit's AoE delay, it's gonna really bring it to a stop. Wow. I'm just gonna keep dropping that.
さてと
I will be calling in Zeit periodically just in case one of
ド
them
ライ
gets a
ブ開
turn
始
somewhere.
俺の番だな。
I don't want that turn.
えいってや。
さてとエニグマクロ
The 10% EP is actually very good on her.
ドライブ
Could
開
move
始
Tio if I wanted to use the
Magazero.
other one really effectively, but I don't really care. Going for this one because it's going to move first.
それ
行くぞ。
Doing this to steal the heal
私
turn,
の番です
which I would have taken anyway, it looks like.
エニグマ駆動私の番ねはあ
それ。
It's entirely possible this could die to Tio's attack blow.
それ
Okay, good.
俺の番だな。はあ、くらいだ。よし。さいってや。
さてとドライブ開
That's
始
pretty much it.
え
There's just no way for this guy to even get a turn. Randy will indefinitely delay him. He's losing 1,000 hit points every time Ellie hits him with a spell. Tio leaves a few things to be desired.
行くぞ。
Level 32, so it is like appropriately like
私の
strength
番です
appropriate.
エニグマ駆動
ここだ。よっしゃー、一気にボコるぞ。
オッケーです
了解。
Good night.
よっしゃー、いい感じだぜ。
Left quite a bit to be desired there. We hit 3,000 even in terms of Earth Sepet. 2 U materials, who would have guessed? So there's one thing I want to do before we end this, and it's not fight that. That one has a ton of immunities, if I remember. Which ironically actually does make it stronger than the extermination monster we just fought. Sometimes I like to fight these things. Not those, but the bugs, because they drop bait. What I'm looking for is dead ahead. Hopefully not true to the dead part. So with the extermination behind us, I'm going to drop a quick save, so you can see the name of the chapter is Lurking Wisdom. We're playing this on Labor Day. And this is recommended level 35. Oops. So recommended level 35 is the Creepy Sheep Sage, I believe.
負けられない。
私の番ね
They are weak to... fire. They can be delayed, which is the important thing. So we're gonna bring in Zeit immediately.
指名増幅サイト来て
俺の番だな。
want to make sure I'm not going to hit any of them. They're going to immediately heal here. This can be good news for us if we play this correctly.
任せてくれ
This puts you to sleep, so you need sleep protection. Come on, go for Randy, go for Randy. Ooh. Lloyd can be knocked out, actually. So his strength is maxed right now. This is actually my best shot, I think.
ガンナーモード起動します。オーバルドライバー出力最大。エーテルバスター。
This is a bit of a gamble because now I don't have access to sight. Plus, her magic is still pretty decent, all things considered. Wow, that sucks. So I do need to steal the 50% heal, which I will try to do with Randy, I think. Actually, I can do this, which will screw up their turn order significantly. This is not going to do as much as previous ones have. So I need to gamble that the one is not going to kill me. Can't really afford for them to get that crit turn. They could possibly one-shot Tio. This will wake people up. Mint drop. This should be 2,000 across the board. 3,000.
さてとドライブ開始。
ありがとう。サンクス。
ありがとう。
So this is kind of it. Something's gonna heal this turn unless I kill off something.
クリムゾンゲイル。
Got one. No. Okay, that's fine.
任せて。
We may have to sacrifice 2.
エニグマ駆動。
ありがとう。サンクス。
Good. She's dead.
ダメダメです。さてと。はあ。
行くぜ。はあ、クリナ
助かりました。
That's annoying how his regular attack can put you to sleep too, not just the special move.
はあ。はい。
I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't think I get the team attack, to be honest.
ドライブ開始。
サンクス。
助かりました。
任せろ。はあ、クリナ
Knocked one of them out, but I kept the low one in so that I can possibly blow it away here. After a freaking eternity, Noelle's finally making a move. This should do 1,000 damage. Aw, man.
援護します。
The net, it does nothing.
さてと。エニグマ駆動。
任せてくれ。
And to stir up trouble, let's do this so Randy gets his buff refreshed and enhanced.
はい。分析を開始します。情報を入手しました。
So right there you can see Creepy Sheep Kenpo Master with a rare red hair color. It's fine quality fur, boasts overwhelming defensive power. Denied.
行くぜ。
I have to see if I can dark matter them together.
エニグマ駆動。
I think I may have just set her to heal herself, actually.
エニグマ駆動。
Yeah, I did.
任せて。
こいつはどうだい。はあ、クリムゾンゲイル。
私の番ね。
Okay, he did not kill the one I hoped he would.
ありがとう。
ダメダ
So
メ
an
です。
instant death move, I'm guessing?
時の結界を砕け散れ。
行くぜ。はあ、くらいだ。行くぞ。
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can really do there.
それ。
ありがとう。
よし。はあ、おっしゃ。はあ、くらいだ。
He lost the strength buff, in case you're wondering why he can't deal damage
助か
on
り
it.
ました。さてと。時の結界を砕け散れ。
よし。みんな一気に行くぞ。
私の番です。
Yeah, we need to kill this one because we're going to delay the other
お
one.
っしゃ。
Oh, right, I pushed the wrong
くら
button.
いだ。
Hopefully he doesn't kill Tio.
それ。
It's going to be really, really bad if he gets that healing turn, and I don't have a way to stop him, I think. Okay, this'll do.
やっ。
助かりました。
行くぜ。はあ、くらいだ。よし。みんな一気に行くぞ。
ええ。はあ。援護します。
The net, it does nothing! So these annoying suckers took almost 15 minutes to kill.
よし。せいや。ここだ。
Pile on, boys.
じゃあ一気にボコるぞ。ああ。
And I highly, highly doubt the reward's really going to be worth it. So we get 80 XP because these suck. That's actually decent. It's particularly the fire. Cancer Giant. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm willing to part with Freeze for this. Anyway, now we need to get back into town without fighting one of those, preferably. In case you're wondering, there's one at the entrance and exit of every area. So there's going to be one right here, and the really long areas will sometimes have one in the middle. So you can tell you're approaching one as you get near the exit of the area. Government district to cash in the books, then we will turn in all the quests, and that's the video. So I'm not really looking forward to exterminating the other monster chests. Good news is they're not really worth a lot of EXP, but make it what you will. Oh. Could you finish the overdue book retrieval? Finally. Here you go, Uncle Miles. Effective use of 5 minutes. Strange and Wonderful Crossbell. Archon CL fan book. Yes, these are the ones. It seems you recovered all 3 books properly. I've been helped by you all once again, including last time. Allow me to say thanks. It's creepy hearing you say that, Uncle Miles. Even so, for being a support request, it was pretty hard. Yeah, that actually kind of was. Well, it was tedious, I'll put it that way. Stuff like this is an everyday occurrence, sadly. Anyhow, with this, our duties are complete. Thanks to you all, truly thank you. You're welcome. Yes, Fran. I know I'm great. So that one's a flat 3, I think, because there were no means of variation to it. That one we chose the correct gift, so we got 6. We got a promotion, we got the Aquarius gem. Present for father, there was no variation to that one as far as I know. No variation here either. 5,000! What?! That is crazy! Anyway, the Aquarius gem I imagine is a water type. So, I'm gonna do this just because her healing is really, really valuable. Anyway, that was an HP 3, so I can put it on Lloyd in exchange. Or not. Yeah, that requires 2 slots. Okay, to Gen 10, Gen 10, or whatever real quick, and then we will put the break in. And I need to rest because you can see everyone's pretty roughed up. So this is the slot in question. Trying to grab the low-hanging fruit here, so to speak, just because this will boost the guy's EP, so they'll be a little less pathetic. So I think their EP did double when it was all said and done. HP 3. So he actually has more HP than Randy now. And by the way, I do actually need to look into new ports for Randy. So I'll probably do that off camera, but that's it for now, folks. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.